Yes.
Very hopeful. Okay, y'all.
Yeah.
Before we even get started,
We're good.
y'all,
Thank you.
please make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure
Yes.
y'all are liking these videos. Y'all are commenting on these videos because that lets YouTube, I'm about to say Instagram, that lets YouTube know that we like content like this.
Yes.
But before we get into anything, my name is Takesha.
And my name is Namdi.
And you are Pillow Talking with the Iwegbus, episode 50.
56. What up? Yes.
Happy
Episode.
New Year.
Happy New Year. It's January 1st.
It's January 1st.
Tonight,
What?
tonight we chillaxing. As y'all see, we on the couch.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? Tonight is just about not perfection, but progression, y'all. And that's some of y'all story right now. Y'all like, listen, it's whatever you trying to do. Some of y'all said, I'm gonna get that body right this year. All right. And I want to tell y'all, if you just go to the gym and lift one weight, do one set, you make some progress. Shout out to you. Salute to you. Amen. I remember one of my mentors, he was talking about that. He said this before he really got into his fitness. Mm-hmm. And you know which mentor I'm probably talking about. And he said, man, I just go and I just pick up some weights and then I leave. Yeah. And he started taking those baby steps. And now if you've seen this dude, he fit. Yeah. Like he ripped and everything. Yeah. And it just shows you that like progression is just better than perfection. And unfortunately, if some of y'all struggle with perfectionism like myself, okay? So I'm gonna keep it real. Sometimes I would struggle with that. But it's like, no, we got to keep it rolling. Definitely.
Yeah. So. Yeah, we're definitely working on that. We're going to talk about just our direction for this new year and just have a conversation with y'all, a really raw one.
Yes.
Just to kind of catch y'all up on kind of the human side of what what y'all see, the human side of it, but also maybe to give some comfort to you all. I've been talking about this for some time. Before we get into this, y'all, please do me a favor and make sure y'all just share this live with a cousin, with a sister, with an auntie, with a friend. Yes. You never know who this could encourage. I want to do a check-in with y'all as well. When it comes to the new year, how are y'all feeling? Give me a number one if y'all like, oh, we're ready. Beast mode. Let's hit these goals. Let's do the thing. Number two, if you like, we here, we gonna do what we got to do. And number three is like, sis, bro, we ain't really feeling it. Drop those numbers in the chat.
Keep it real. Keep it real with us. Let us know where y'all standing at.
Yeah, I definitely want to know where y'all are at. Can you make it big?
What's that?
Or do you need all the other things?
What you need? Oh,
the whole picture.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. You need all that. No, it's okay. Got it. So we wanted to have a conversation. 2026. I talked about this with my community, Ladies of Light. Shout out to Ladies of Light. I miss y'all so much.
Light.
We will be seeing each other January 6th. So be seeing y'all very soon. But I was talking about this baby with the women of God and just saying how people are not as excited as they typically are for the new year. And I was talking about this all the way back in September. Like typically there's this thing that's called the 75 hard, the winter arc, where women are just diving inward and they're trying to lose the weight. They're trying to gain the muscles. They're trying to get disciplined. They're trying to get their goals ahead of time. And I feel like people were like, honey, if we survive and just get on up out of this year, pay these bills, that's going to be enough. Like people weren't going as hard. Yeah. And something that I feel that is intentional behind that is that God doesn't want us to go into this year in an artificial way. God doesn't want us to go into this year like, okay, vision. I mean, I haven't seen one thing about a vision board party.
Nah, I think you're if I can be straight, I think vision been blurry. Yeah, I think many of us in 2026, babe, got hit with so many flurries of punches from so many different ways that it was crazy. Yeah. That we're all in a daze. The world is evolving and changes so quickly. Yeah. It's you're gonna
have to move your mic over if you turn him.
Okay. What? Move it this?
Yeah, you're gonna have to move it closer to you because you're gonna be or turn diagonal toward me a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm behind the editing, so I know when something not gonna be right.
Okay, it's good if I move it out this way.
Yeah, just keep your mouth on top of the mic.
Okay, so or I might need to move it up. Make sure the thing don't swing. But what was I saying? So yeah,
super chat. Thank you, Quine.
Hey, thank you, Quine. Shout out to the.
Hey, we love Quine.
Yes, Quine. blessing. Definitely. Hey, if y'all do feel led, super chat, that helps out, helps us keep things going
tremendously.
Here.
Y'all, we have a huge project.
Man, like,
No, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying it helps with the super chat. It helps us keep things going here. And we really, this year, y'all, Jesus. And I'm not coming to y'all begging or anything. I know God will provide, but I'm telling you, we want to get in a position to where we can keep this, like we can elevate this show. We want to take it to another level. We are about like, I don't want to say like making it perfect, but having
just becoming better,
becoming better and having a clean and nice show and wanting to do those things. And it takes more hands to it. And those people, you got to hire those type of people to help you with the show, man. And if you think that what we drop here, the fruit that we give here is good, man, share it with somebody. Let them know. We want to get out there. Press that like button. We want to get out there in the algorithm because I see so much mess on relationships that, man, like we need more believers that's out here talking about some of the things that's out here in the current culture. So we need to speak on those things.
Yeah. So what I was saying was, as far as the new year, I think that it's been intentional that we haven't been go. And it's so crazy because our pastor actually said this year wasn't about go, it was about stopping some things, like ending some things. And that's been the sentiment that I've been speaking on for months. And I just wanted to have a conversation with y'all, like I said, just kind of where we are at, and like maybe you can share kind of where you're at and then where we're at together. I know for me, I feel like I am an extremely ambitious woman, and I am obviously carrying women. I lead a community. Shout out to Ladies of Light.
Shout out to Ladies of Light.
And so I'm always thinking of ahead. I'm always 3-4 months ahead of the game. And something that the Lord specifically told me when I was asking him about 2026, and I'll be sharing this next week on the 6th, but something I asked him just about the direction, and it was about being present. And it's so unique because it's like everything that we do is almost like polar opposite of what God wants. Like we're like hustle, grind, go, get better. And God's like, sit with me. Let me refine. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do what you're trying to do. I'm going to do what you're trying to force happen. I'm going to open the door that you're trying to network your way in. All I ask is that you talk to me. All I ask is that you sit with me. All I ask is that you be with me.
Yeah.
And I say this, Ladies, like y'all know I sing this song all the time, but it's easier than we've made it. All that you want is my attention, God. If that is my cost, you can have my forever. I'll keep finding a million ways to show you, a million ways to show you just how much I love you. And the song is called Easy. It's called Easy. And I love that song because it's like, it's easier than we've made it. So much easier than we've made. It's like so much easier to be a child of God. And it's like, if we weren't a child of God, we got to go hustle. I'm not talking about not being diligent. We're going to talk about that. Let me get back to the point. Mind you, y'all, if y'all struggle with being present, with slowing down, listen to that song. It literally like, we have a father, that is going to take care of us. But I really feel like this year, God is going to remind us we're nothing without him. I really do feel like things are just not going to work if we try to do it without him. Like if things have worked before, they're not going to work anymore. Wow. If you have been getting some type of motion on your own and skipping out on the presence of God, it ain't going to happen this year. If you've been trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like stay up all night and worry and fight your way through. It's for sure not going to work out this year. And it's not going to be because God is being cruel. It's not going to, and it's going to feel that way if you don't spend time with God. He is literally saying, I got it. Like it's me. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. That is one of the hardest things for me to do. Because my mind is like, So like to force it to stop, to force it to slow down, to just be present. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful when I do it every single time. It's almost like going to the gym. You never regret going to the gym.
Yeah.
But boy, one thing that the Lord told me right out the gate that I'm going to be in the gym gaining is patience. And my God, I hope this is blessing someone, because I want y'all to know y'all are not alone. When you are on social media and you're watching people with motion, and I'm not even just talking about people that want to be wealthy and people that want to produce things. Like, you might not want to be podcasting content creators and mentors like we are. Maybe you just like, I just want to be stable and be married and love my man and my children, etc. And it can feel like, and if you relate to this, I just want y'all to just say me in the chat. Yeah. It just feels like it's been a wall that you're like, I can't get past this. When I get some motion, I'm knocked back down. When I get back up again, I'm knocked back down. And when I think I'm about to break through, I'm back down again. That's intentional. And so I feel like the sentiment is, stop trying to figure it out. And for me personally, it is honoring what God already said, honoring the schedule that God already gave me. Every time I sit in a prayer closet after maybe complaining and murmuring, I'm reminded that He gave me everything already. I'm literally reminded that I have enough. And I'm gonna let you go, babe. But this is
we're gonna take our time tonight.
Okay, Daddy.
We're gonna take our time. All right.
I was reading the story about the Israelites, and I forgot the name of the where they were going, but the travel from where they were going was only an 11-day journey. It was an 11-day journey. Listen to me, y'all. And when I was reading this story, when I was in my prayer time, when I was talking to the Lord, I judged them, because I was like, babe, they turned an 11-day journey into 40 years.
Ooh.
Now think about that. An 11-year journey into 40. And I'm like, okay, don't get me wrong. We done been in delay.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? We've experienced being in disobedience and experiencing delay. Yep. 40 years is nuts. Like year 4 or 5, it's like, we the type of people where we gonna sit and look at each other like, baby, we being stupid. Hey, baby, we being uncoachable. Hey, baby, we not listening. Hey, baby, this is a block.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm like, so how did it turn into 40? But what I realized was, even the same thing with the Israelites. The Israelites never did not have what they needed. They always got what they needed. God was actively performing miracles, and yet they were still complaining on the way to something that God had promised them.
Oh my.
So I'm sitting there and I'm breaking this down. I'm like, okay, 40 years is nuts. But then, Lord, help me walk through this. Think about people that you know that are older, that are 30 years plus in the game and still haven't seen what God promised them, because on the way, on that journey through that process, it was nothing but complaints. It was nothing but murmuring. And that is what caused them the delay that they're in. And some of them are experiencing a lifetime of just being behind. God's like, I had this, I had that. One of my things, you know how people always say, oh, I just want to make it to heaven. No, I want to live well on earth too. I don't want to just make it to heaven. I want to live well on earth, because imagine going to heaven. And I'm not saying this is going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen in heaven, but imagine going to heaven and God, I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen. Just flow with me, y'all. Imagine God being like, when you was 22, you were supposed to get married. Then y'all was going to buy your first house at 23. And then your children was going to be the governor of so-and-so. And then your husband was going to become the mayor. And then y'all was going to build a school. And then y'all was going to move to Africa. Imagine hearing your story and all you did was go to church every Sunday and dream. Wow. So what I took from this story is what I pray that I'm articulating to you all is that, don't become judgmental of what you think could never be you. It could never be me. If you're already in delay, I want you to just be honest. You ain't got to drop nothing in the chat. Like, you know, you did not do some things last year and the year before and the year before and the year before. That's That's the same story. The journey of you waiting on your husband, I'm talking to the women, I'm passing it. The journey of you waiting on your husband, maybe it was supposed to be a year, but it's been 10 for you because you refuse to lose weight, because you refuse to gain the confidence to finally get out and get the right friends and step out on that scene, because you refuse to get a mentor, you refuse to prioritize therapy. Imagine you talk to God, he was like, oh, you was, after you went through what you went through, it was just going to be a year and you was going to meet your husband, but it's been 10. That's how easily we can become the Israelites on the way to the promise, just delaying. So being present, something that I know I have to actively check myself is to remove myself off of the throne. Like you know how you want what you want. And the journey that God has you on just seems so much slower. And it's because you don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to go this route. I want to go my route. I want to go the way that I planned it. So what I'm saying to close this, I pray that this year we can experience believers who believe again.
Yeah.
I pray that we can experience sons and daughters of God that are more intentional about the pursuit of being present in the presence of God than ambition of anything.
Yeah.
I pray that we experience more love in the body of Christ with one another. I pray that communities are built. I pray that we slow down enough to actually be seen by one another. And so, that's the intention. In Jesus' name.
Man, fire signs in the chat right now for that. Fire signs in the chat for that revelation. It was convicting me. I'm sitting there like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Kicking, complain. I'm them. I'm like the Israelites.
Yeah.
Complaining because I'm in the transition season of just, all right, Lord. Well, let me start with this. I feel like what God's been telling me this year is, first off, structure. You're gonna have to become a master of your calendar. You have to, if you're going to be successful. That's something that many of us could be better at, is time management. And especially if you are someone who's an entrepreneur, self-employed or whatever. I tell you right now, if you are bad at it right now and you work for someone, you're coming in late, whatever the case may be, you kind of at work and not working and doing other things like that. And you are one of those people who's like, man, I'm about to just go start this business or whatever. Like, please don't do it. Please don't do it. Like, for real. I'm telling you right now, as someone who was worked for a company, and for the most part, you give me probably about 80% or more, I was on it. Sure. and now because being self-employed or entrepreneur or anything like that, it exposes you kind of like marriage does. You don't really realize what you could have been better at until you in that seat. You're like, dang, I never did deal with that. Dang, that baggage, I brought it into this. Dang, okay, that's because it's really gonna catch up with you, because it's really all on you then. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just that structure.
Yeah.
And doing what he said to do in the first place.
Right.
And sticking to it and seeing it full out, even when you don't feel like it.
I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta pop this nail off. It's hurting.
Oh, I don't want that. That make me hurt thinking about it. No. Ooh, don't do that.
Go ahead.
Ouch.
Sorry, y'all. It was
how y'all pop off nails? It just I feel like I felt it. Anyway, kind of throw me off.
I'm sorry, baby.
That's all good. What was I trying to say?
Seeing it all the way through.
Yeah, just seeing it all the way through the hard parts and in all. It's wild how God can tell you to do something and you will go harder for your job, for another man's vision, for another man's dream than you do for yourself.
Yep.
Like, you will set out and you like, man, I know, and I always use the gym. I think the gym is the best analogy for everything.
It really is.
Right?
It really
you
is.
will set out to get this, your best body and all of that, and you're supposed to do it. And as soon as that day that you just don't really feel like it, you don't push through, it is your spiral to not doing nothing at all or never getting back on track. One of my mentors said, he said, this is an upcoming year. I want you set within 72 hours. If you fall off, to get right back on track. I'm leaving that message with y'all.
That's
whatever
good.
it is, within 72 hours, we need to get back on it. We're not like, even tonight, and I'm always keeping it 1,000. We're not only those, for y'all who maybe have seen us for the first time, what we do here, Pillow Talking with the Iwegbus, is we help people receive God's best in relationships. So you're in a relationship, you're not in a relationship, going to a relationship, been through different things in relationships, you rocking with the right couple. But we are ones who also want to help and guide you through life's hurdles as well. And with a godly perspective, if you say. And so we want to just let you know, like, hey, we've been through some of these hurdles and we see something, and I'm going through it. I know that some of you guys have probably gone through it. And so I know with me, there's been times I was supposed to come and do this, and I actually like doing this, actually. But it's been so many of the things that has been put in place. It could be the kids. It could be just had a bad day doing work today, or all types of other things that will get in the way. And I don't feel like I can do the show the way that I really, really want to do it. Like, I got all types of things. Like, if I really went by my perfection, we would not be on here right now. Not at all. And today I said, no. Today is about progress. Day one, this is your first challenge. Day one, this is your first challenge. Go do it anyway. Ain't got to be perfect. Just go do it. I'm going to just, whatever. When you get there, I'll tell you what to say. Just get there. I don't got no notes. No notes tonight. I'm just going free flow. You know what I'm saying? But like, just go and do it. And so I say that for somebody else, man. It's like, just go and do it. Just go and do it. Go in the weight room and look stupid. Like, really. Like, be in there, form all jacked up. There's going to be a nice Caucasian brother or sister who's going to come up and say, hey, buddy, hey,
why do you call them Caucasian?
Let me show you how you do that. So what you want to do with your form is you want to kind of bend back like this, right? If you bring it up, you really hit that bicep right there. No, just it's all good. It don't matter which race, but they just always be nice and friendly. I'll be like, man, that's cool. They come over, you be messed all up and everything. He's like, all right, man, because thank you. But go in there anyway. Do it messed up. Just start the LLC. Don't know what you just do the first step. Okay, now just watch a podcast and try your best to put it together. I'm telling you, do the little steps and try not to, be perfect at it. And I believe that a lot of us just struggle with that.
Yeah,
we struggle with it. And here's the thing, because 2025 did, at least some of y'all, this was y'all blessed year ever. And 2025 was. Many of us took a lot of blows. And so because it like hit people so many different ways, a lot of y'all may not be as inspired to push forward. I just want to tell you to push forward anyway. You never know. You might strike gold the next time that you just get up and you try and whatever it is that you do. I think your best self is on the other side of just doing the activity without perfection, without it being the perfect storm overall. So yeah, that's where I am this year. Is like, okay, I'm gonna do what you said to do. Because last week, if y'all did not watch that show, man, y'all should watch it. Last week's show was amazing. Mm-hmm. And God told me, like, obedience is rarely ever convenient. And I said, okay, Lord, one of the things that we talk about relationships a lot of times is trying to help people not have to go through some of the pitfalls that we went through, how we messed up certain things, but also do some of the things that we did well. And let me tell you, I have a scar from being uncoachable. Got scars from it. I took some hits this year because had I listened to some people who I had in my life who said, hey, I see this, but I let my lack of certain things get in the way.
Yeah.
It's like, That's why if I would have did that, it probably would have helped with by this time. I didn't see it though.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. So I'm coming there as another brother to you guys out there. Hey, listen, just do it.
Yeah.
Like Nike.
Yeah. I want to add to something that you were talking about.
Yeah.
It's about progression. Something that I think we need to be very clear about is when we say yes to God, we didn't just say yes to him blessing us and what we can get from him. We also said yes to becoming him, becoming more like him. And when we try to avoid, like, this is something that I'm like, I think I said this in the prayer closet probably sometime this last quarter. And I was telling the Lord, I can't get away from this. Like, and I was just like kind of talking to myself, like, I'm never going to escape the process. And you just have to tell yourself that there's no jumping out of it. You're not just going to boom, get the thing. And if you do, you're going to destroy it. You're going to fumble it like Cam Newton. Like, imagine getting all the way to the.
Oh my gosh. Why would you bring that up? Why would you bring it up?
Did y'all see the Cam Newton and Natalie Nunn? I loved it. It was phenomenal. She was a clown and it was so entertaining. Anywho, but imagine, sorry, y'all, getting there and fumbling it and getting knocked back down and having to do it all over again because you skipped the process. I know you think you can handle it. I know you think you're ready for it. I know you think you're ready for the weight, but you're just not. If you keep skipping the process, that is proving that you're not ready for marriage. That is proving that you're not ready for that money. That's proving that you're not ready for that position. And so I think it's getting in our minds. Number one, everybody type this in the chat. I can't skip the process.
Ooh, can't skip the process.
I can't. It's no running away from it. But you know what you can do? You can delay it. You know what you can do? You can slow it down. You know what you can do? Like, there's only God can expedite it. You can't. Only God can say, okay, let's move. I see we work that muscle. Let's move on to the next. You can't make him do anything. And so I want y'all to get that in your spirit this year, babe. You said it's something that was really, really good. Giving yourself 72 hours. Imagine, y'all, think about this. Imagine every time that you gave up, every time you started to sulk, complain, murmur, fuss, nag. Imagine if it was only for 72 hours and you bounce back and you did it again. You would be so much further.
Yeah.
You'll be so much further. Like, we think about the months that we took off. Months. That's what I'm saying. That the Israelites, the 11-year to the 40-year journey, don't think you far away from that. I had to check myself, like, girl, you are not too far away. You done looked at some stuff and you done thought it was only gonna be 2-3 days. Man. That thing turned out to 3 years. And you look back like, dang, how did I skip 3 years?
Yeah.
3. It's 20. I was just telling my mom this today. I was like, back in the day, let's say 2011, we didn't even think we would be here in 2026. No. You know what I'm saying? You thought the world was going to end. Because like, Jesus is coming back. He hasn't. He's here. Yeah. So let's be intentional with our time. I think that's, if we can take anything from this segment, is let's have wisdom when it comes to how we handle our time. And that's what I want in Jesus' name. Hallelujah. Hey. So I guess you could do the wrap up thingy, y'all. We want to know in the comments down below, what are your goals? What's your focus? What's your mission? What's your heart posture for 2026? Drop it in the comments down below. We love y'all.
Let us know. I'm
you were supposed to wrap it up, baby. That was the close.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that.
He didn't catch on.
I did, because I forgot what he's doing.
He didn't catch on.
Here we go. Hold on. This is an Iwegbu production.
Period.
This is an Iwegbu production.
Period. LOL in the building. Hello, ladies. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Who sings the song? Regina. I forget the name of the person. I think it's is it Elevation Worship? Ladies of Light, y'all know who sings that song because I sing it all the time. The all that you want is my attention. It's called Easy. Loving the dress. Oh, it's not a dress. It's a shirt and pants. But thank you. Amen. Oh, watching replays from LOL. Hey, girl.
What up, LOL?
They said they love the 72 hours. 2025 was rough. Yeah, Chad.
Man, listen, another thing.
I can't
one little thing is like, hey, also when you're kind of afraid to do something, do like I think it's what's her name? Mel Robbins talk about the 5-minute rule. It's like give yourself 5 minutes, get it done. Do it. Just do it scared. Do it scared.
Yeah, I mean, but that's a muscle that has to be developed.
Sure do. Remember you told me that now you was like, it was something about I just have more practice of listening to God, like doing what God said than you do. And so it's not as tough for me to do certain things. No. It was something of that sort.
No, yeah, I have, because my husband didn't know that I got just as nervous and all the things before I stepped on stage or before I taught or whatever. He was like, you get nervous? You've been doing this for years. And I was like, no, I still get nervous. But what keeps me going is because I have experienced the feeling of overcoming that. So like winning, you know what I'm saying? Like I've tasted winning. I've tasted being terrified and then speaking something and it went phenomenal. I've tasted, getting together a whatever I was doing, the ebook, a masterclass. I've experienced that fear, but I've also experienced the feedback from women that, oh my gosh, I was just about to walk away from my husband. So when you experience, like when you taste winning after being so nervous, and you're going to keep chasing, it's like a high. You're going to keep chasing that. Yeah. But when you don't have enough reps built, like even losing weight, like the same thing. I've lost 20 pounds before. And it's like, because I know that, I know what it feels like to be that confident. Like I really did that. I really got in that kitchen and I ate well and I went to the gym. Like it's easier to do it. But the less you don't experience overcoming, the harder it is to overcome. Because it's like, what does that feel like? Is it worth it? Is this pain, getting up early, eating what I don't want to eat? Is it really worth it? But that memory says, of course it is, because remember your stomach was flat.
Yeah.
So you have that. It's muscle. It's like muscle memory.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was talking to a colleague of mine, and he's in another area of the what I do as far as like agency, what I'm trying to break into. Yeah, he's on another level with it. Let's just say that.
Oh, okay.
And he was telling me, he was like, and what he does is he does these seminars. And I was just like, man, so you do that, man? And he's like, yeah, bro. He's like, so I'm like, how do you do that? He said, bro, be honest with you. He said, a lot of the reason why it's not so many people doing this sector of the business, he said, is because a lot of these other agents, they count on other people being scared and never doing it. He said, it's so much over here, so lucrative, it's so good. But he said, like, here's the thing, I'm gonna tell you, bro, there's no way around being nervous and messing up. He said, you're going to mess up.
Yeah.
Your first time, I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, dang, I shouldn't have said that. I should have did this. Whatever. He said, but you just do it. Repetition. He's another brother like me.
Yeah.
Real dude, down to earth. I was just like, okay, all right. He gave me some hope there. I was like, okay, man, I got you. He said, it don't matter what it is, and that's just everything in life. In every single thing in life. And I think about but it's so crazy that we did. We gonna get on here, y'all. But I told y'all we chilling tonight. Y'all good with us chilling and just kind of talking, whatever. Hey, hopefully so. If not, hey, it is what it is. You can fast forward, look at it later. But like, it's crazy we do it blindly for jobs, though. We blindly do it, and it's the programming that we've been programmed to do it that way. Because you'll get on the phone the first time as a customer service agent and be like, okay, what am I supposed to say on the script? Okay, hold on. Okay, give me just a second, sir. Mute. Hey, what are you supposed to? Can you help me real quick? Like you mess up. Think about it. You was working at McDonald's when you was younger. You know what I'm saying? You mess up there.
Didn't know that
every single time. Is just not any way around it. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that helps someone. But listen, one thing I do think y'all need this year is to invest in yourself, and you need you a coach. And if you do not know, my wife has a amazing community called Ladies of Light. You want to tell me a little bit about Ladies of Light, and we'll get into the things here?
Yes. Ladies of Light is a community of women that are striving to be whole in every single area, relationally, emotionally, feminine, spiritual, all the things. Something that I know I'm intentional about this year is community and mentorship. I have survived. Many of us have survived. That's the word. Without it, you can't thrive without it, though. If you're ready to actually thrive, to step into your fullness, Ladies of Light is for you.
Yes,
point blank period.
Make sure that y'all do that. LOL is in the building. So we're about to get into this first subject here. It's gonna be a little crazy. I want to tell y'all ahead of time, if y'all got children, please take them away, because I couldn't edit this. I had to go fresh off of YouTube. And this guy says expletive. And I just want to make sure that you don't have any kids around for this one. Okay. So we're about to jump into it right now. This is an Iwegbus production.
Period.
So
I think it just said mic is muted.
No, it mutes it whenever it plays that, it mutes us.
Oh, got it.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
It's
sorry.
okay. Yeah, no, it's all right. Listen, I recently was watching I was recently watching one of my favorite content creators. Well, I guess I gotta like dislike with some of the content that he makes, but he was doing a video really about Atlanta and how I guess they having a little bit of an issue with some violence and things that's happening down in the Atlantic Station area. And he kind of unfolded something or asked a question about Atlanta that I want you to check out here on this clip. And I'm going to jump to a few different parts here and I want to answer it for him here. So give me just a second. I'll put it on the screen. Talk to him real quick.
Okay. So yeah, we're about to get into this clip. And mind you, it's not going to be just for Atlanta. We're definitely going to be talking about the culture of men in general. So stay tuned.
I'm going to check something. If this actually echoes. I think it does. Let me know if this echoes, y'all, real quick.
Molly Oak is line right now from the 17th Street Bridge tonight, right where this all apparently went down, Molly.
Is that echoing? Somebody let me know right now in the chat. Somebody right now let me know. It's echoing. Check your phone, please.
They said it's all good.
Okay, cool. Here we go. I think I'm gonna skip forward a little bit.
Chaos hit close.
It sounded so close. That's why I yelled, oh. You know, I'm thinking like, dang, did I just get grazed? But my adrenaline was pumping so much because so much just happened in that moment.
Atlanta police say around 7:15 p.m. on Saturday.
Even the kids are sassy in Atlanta. What the fuck is going on here?
You know, I'm thinking like, dang, did I just get grazed? But my adrenaline was pumping so much because so much just...
Yo, Atlanta, what we got going on? What's up with Atlanta, man? What's happening? What's going on in Atlanta? Atlanta, talk to me. If you from Atlanta, what we doing? What we doing in Atlanta? What we doing in Atlanta? What y'all got going on? I was trying to listen to the story and follow along so that I can get my insight. And I said, what is this in my ear? What am I hearing here? Black people, black culture. Can I talk to y'all for a second? We gotta get away from this alphabet community behavior. Real talk. I thought I was about to do a story on teens being charged in Atlanta. Now, I expect this from the adults. I didn't expect this from the kids. Black people, and listen, white, snow bunnies, all my other people, we gonna talk to y'all in a future segment. But for right now, Somalis, y'all know y'all coming to the front of the congregation all week long.
So he got a question right there. I wanted to jump to one little extra part that he showed here. He ended up going and talking about another clip that we're going to get in here in a minute. And I thought it was kind of funny. I'm sorry, but he was also just pointing out another brother here who actually was interviewing a young lady here in Atlanta. And I was like, this is kind of interesting. Let me find this part of the clip.
There is no reason for his feet to be in like that. Women don't even sit with their feet in like that. Women don't even do this. This is extra. This is on purpose, big as hell, probably 6'3", with his feet turned in, like this. Women don't even do that. And it's like, that's not even natural. Y'all try to act like this is normal. This is not normal, bro. It's not normal. It's not normal. And I'm tired of y'all normalizing this, acting like this is regular. This is not regular. The worst nightmare for any man in life, and I'm going to get back to the teams. Give me a second. You know this is the Millionaire Derailment Show. The worst nightmare for any man, and y'all could try to act like, oh, he only saying that because no, I'm just calling a spade a spade. The worst nightmare for any man. A man would rather not have a son if he knew that his son would be zesty.
I'm gonna stop it right there, man. And so the question is, baby, and I wanted to talk about it. Does ATL, I guess this is probably a rhetorical question, but does ATL have a alphabet community issue, a homosexual issue? Because I am seeing this everywhere all the time, and I'm like, you'll get people from like back home where we're from, like, y'all good out there, man? Like, I hear there's a lot of zestiness going on. Is anybody straight? And I'm like, it's not like that everywhere, but it's definitely a thing that's going on, babe. So what do you think what's going on here in ATL, the place that we love? We would tell people to move here, but they see that and that's what they think we are. What do you think about that?
I'm barely going to touch on the fact of ATL because first and foremost, I'm going to touch on it, but I'm going to let you more so speak on the ATL part. But when I see this type of stuff, I am sad. It like literally saddens me. So we live on the outskirts. We do not get to be in like the Atlanta movement and like, the vibe of Atlanta. We're outside. So we don't get to see a lot of that activity. We don't get to see a lot of the zestiness that a lot of people say is here, right? We're on the outside. But when I do encounter football player looking guys that are with each other, I'm saddened. I'm gonna go biblical and deep, and then I'm gonna let you, make them laugh. It's a principality here for sure. We're definitely talking about this is, how Chicago is known for deleting people. Kansas City was number 3 or something like that. I don't know how many years ago for deleting people. Those are principalities, like a leading spirit, like an assignment to take people out. It's an assignment here, demonic assignment. When it comes to just homosexuality in general. And I think that what saddens me the most is that we have made it to where it's such a cultural thing. And it's like, no, people are being molested. Like people are being touched. People are being abused. People are being harmed. Like you don't just get to see this stuff. Like, as we get older, we're hearing more stories about, when we were young and we were with our cousins, we were playing house and they made us kiss each other's private parts. Like you're starting to hear more of that. And so it's like, what I do wish is that, and what I do pray is that men, first of all, become delivered and get out of that. And then actually talk about what really happened. Like what we're not born this way. We know that, like when you really think about, I don't want to get too deep on this sin thing, but when we think about how perverted it is, and what it does and how it robs you of so many different things. Just a couple, I think maybe a month or maybe 2 months ago, like the case of AIDS here was just insane. Like, and we're talking about from homosexual activity and men sleeping with other men and women and then sleeping with women. And it's perversion. Yeah. What I think is one side of it is perversion. It's a principality. It's demonic. Another side of it is being harmed, being abused at a young age. And then another side, and I know a lot of people ain't going to agree with me on this, and I ain't making no clips about this part at all because I'm not about to let y'all beat me up. But I think it's a lot of men who are striving to be pretty. There are so many men. I'm like, these Negroes got lip gloss on and they be married. Lip gloss, nails done, hair. They got what's going on? They got makeup in their hairlines, and the eyebrows are arched, and the noses got highlight on it, and you know, if don't let them get in the gym, it's a wrap. If they fit and dress nice, like even straight men, I'd be like, you kind of. So I think it's based out of a lot of things. I think that men are no longer okay with being just masculine. And like, ladies, I want y'all to back me up on this, okay? When you think about if you're not married, just be quiet. Don't say nothing. But think about it in your head. If you're single, talk up. When you think about your ideal man, just think about it. Is he grungy, cutting trees, muscle? Like, is he that? Or is he next to you at the nail salon?
Message.
Is he, next to you getting the Botox? The men are getting BBLs, y'all. They removing their guts. And we're talking about straight men, by the way, babe. Yeah. So I'm not going to go too hard. I'm not going to go too hard. But I think that somewhere along the lines, we're clearly living in the last days and men are being lovers of themselves. Word of God. Like, I think they prefer to look in the mirror at themselves more than they do a woman's booty nowadays. Like, they prefer to see them. Huh?
That's wild.
They prefer, they looking at girls, when we got on our dress or whatever and we walking in the mall and we looking in the mirrors, the men are doing that and they're straight. So I'm not even, that's why I said, baby, I'm gonna take it somewhere else. Because I'm not just talking about the epidemic of Atlanta. I think that there is a culture of men that are in love with being pretty. And they like, and it goes back to, thank you, Lord, for bringing this back to my memory. I think it goes back to the movement of the red pill, blue pill, where the men started like, I'm the prize. It's me. I got the money. I got the penis. It's me that's putting it down. You better be happy that I'm. And then it's another thing. Why are y'all grown men that are 30 plus and 40 plus so in love with being single? It's Christians. I know this is going somewhere else. I know we're going in a different direction. Because if you are a believer and you're 30 plus and you're 40 plus, where are you releasing? When do you crave a woman? Because if y'all are more in love with your hand and the reflection of of yourself in the mirror, that's zesty too, babe. I don't care. You might not be doing a man in the butt, but if you are doing it to yourself all the time, in love with yourself, just self, you are making love to yourself. And who is yourself? A man. And that's gay. I'm sorry. So no, it's not just, and I'm not making one clip out of this because I refuse for y'all to beat me up. I'm too sensitive right now. I'm in my soft girl era.
We gotta make the clip because the word gotta get out.
I bet I won't.
Gotta get out. We gotta help.
Yeah, I just
gotta
be
talk
like,
to the coach.
You ever see? I be seeing couples where like the man is like shiny and chains, and then the woman is just blah. I'm like, that's opposite.
That's crazy.
The woman's supposed to be the. I was watching TikToks and the girls are saying the girls used to be on stage and the girls were we were just talking about this last night. The girls make the parties. Like, think about y'all back in the day when y'all used to club, we were the stilettos on the stage. The men are on the stage. The men are on the stage now. The girls used to be on, like, girls used to go up to the stage with the rappers. Girls used to come up. It'd be a stage full of men.
Are you talking about the men on the stage with each other?
It just be men everywhere. And so it's like, yeah, I think there's a epidemic, there's a principality, it's demonic, and there's perversion. And then I think that there is a thing where the Bible says in the last days, men will become lovers of themselves. Yeah. And I think that's what we're looking at. I think we're looking at men that love them. So they rather play with themselves, go to the gym, make a lot of money, then have to because when you get married, the woman is the beauty, the bride. She presents herself, right? That's the shiny thing. And I'm not saying y'all got y'all worth, y'all value, right? And if you're offended by that, you might be in this category. it's her, right? And if you gotta like, God didn't make you the bride.
The other way around.
It's not the other way around.
Yeah.
Like, I think men want to get proposed to. Where my flowers at, nigga? What you mean? I want to. The women don't even cook and like. What do you mean? I said, forget the gay men. Yeah. The straight men who are lovers of themselves are zesty to me.
Yeah, I think a lot of that comes from hurt. Like I told you, when I seen the red pill and I seen how that was developing, it's a lot of men that got hurt by women, and then they found out, dang, it's more them than us.
Right.
That means that we're in demand.
Yeah.
No matter how, like, they look at it. They start thinking like, I'm him. Like, okay, well then, and because social media, we didn't know. Like I told you, I didn't pay attention to back when I was single. I didn't pay attention to like I can almost have whatever woman I wanted in a way. I still looked at it as like a challenge to.
But that's cap
to get, huh?
But that's cap too.
What you mean?
Like just because no.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yes, that is cap. What you just said.
What?
Because y'all don't get whatever woman y'all want either. Just because men can look good and have muscles, don't mean they corny and they whack and their character is trash.
Yeah.
Like that's another thing. Who pumped up their mind that okay, muscle, money is enough?
A lot of content creators did.
Yeah, it's like that's not enough. Real women need more from that. Where's your character? Are you humble? Are you arrogant? That's why Natalie Nunn got on Cam Newton's thing and humbled him. Like, why do y'all think y'all so phenomenal? Well, who started this narrative that okay, all you got to do is be a man and get money, and that makes you a great candidate? No, it don't. Y'all be slinging penis everywhere before the streets, be having 10 baby mamas, don't know how to be honest, don't know how to be integral, trash character, don't have no conversation, but somehow you're the prize. What?
Message.
Because you got money and a penis? Y'all, and whoever is training y'all to think like that, bottom barrel women too. Because if all you gotta be is money and a man, what?
Yeah.
So when you just said, men realize you can have whatever you want. No, you can't. You can have a woman and you probably could have multiple. What type of woman that would be is a whole different conversation.
Yeah. And what I meant by that is it became a lot more messengers out there, especially after Kevin Samuels passed. Like he started it a little bit. But then also you got other ones who just sprouted out and they start doing their thing and they start coming with that messaging. Yeah. And it's getting to the younger generation. Definitely. And that's why I say, hey, with a podcast like this, hey, like, subscribe, share it with somebody. Like they need to know, hey, marriage is dope, man. Having you a dope queen by your side, that's way better than, without, kind of get off subject a little bit, but being by yourself and just being the single guy who can come in looking real fly and you still single for almost over a decade. I know something ain't right. It's either there's, what we talking about now, you on the alphabet club, or you have a masturbation issue more than likely. One of the reasons why I was like, hey, I got to get married. Cause I'm like, okay, I know what I'm gonna want to do. If I want to do that, then I need to do it how God says to do it. And I need to find the right woman for me, my person to be with the rest of my life. So when I'm ready to do that, I have her by my side. That's not the only reason why I choose her, but that's a big portion why I need to have a wife, because you have those desires. And you can't tell me if you a brother that you don't have these desires, and you can have any woman you want. Sometimes I see somebody, I'm talking about millionaires and all of that, they got the everything. And it's like, man, you just love being that single guy. You just in love with seeing yourself. And you can, if you want a chick who really wants you for you can find it out. And if not, you could do a prenup. You could do a prenup and they still ain't gonna be able to get enough for you if somebody did trick you and that's what they was coming for. So I feel you on that part, babe. I think it's crazy. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Or a lot of times these guys, they just out there playing around with these women. Yeah. They playing around.
And it be Christian men too.
It be ones who be saying that they don't sleep with nobody either. and on the low be sleeping with people, and they all keeping it on the low. Because sometimes you got the Christian women who want to keep they squeaky clean. It's like, you do it, you better not say no. We gonna do this. We ain't gonna say nothing.
Lying.
We had so many people. This like you just know, you be like, what? Huh? Yes, people go to a far extent to make sure
to cap.
Yes, to cap. But anyway, to go back to what Anton was saying here, Anton, and just because I use this clip, y'all, I do not promote all of what he talks about on there. But this one, I was like, he definitely is speaking truth here. There is an issue here in this area. Number one, I want to say this for the alphabet community who may run across this, or anybody, we love everyone. Don't matter who it is. We got people who we love who's like that as well. We hope that they don't continue to go down that route. We can't stop them, but we always gonna love on them. So we love everybody, and it come from a caring place. But I think one of the biggest things when I knew they had an issue is before we moved here, we was at this place downtown eating breakfast, and I remember seeing these two dudes. There's like two like big dudes. They just sitting there having breakfast, and I went to the restroom or something. I walked by him, and he's like, and some I was like, babe, I'm talking about. How can I explain this? Who's somebody that's buff? I don't know. Just think two big football players.
Yeah.
Who's cut.
They were on a date.
They were yes.
Football players
had big tight shirts, was
big,
swollen. And I was like, no. And if you just saw them, if they didn't open up their mouth and you didn't see them walk, then you wouldn't have known that. And I was just like, oh, that's what they were talking about.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But I think one of the ways that we got to deal with this situation, number one, we got to stop platforming it.
Yes.
I wish that we would. I don't think that okay, we all, have dealt with sin, but if someone's living in habitual sin, they don't probably need to be on your stage singing as much, leading things. And I think one of the things that made attractive of the churches that we went to here so far, we don't see that.
Right.
Like we don't see if somebody is that, they don't, it's not from the outside, you can't tell that they are. They don't walk, talk, none of that stuff. Like they don't walk, talk, none of that. Homosexual. They just don't. And I think we got to stop platforming it. I think I just seen somebody put in the chat like the men at church, and it's like, no, that's sad. It's not like we run them out. No, we want to welcome them in. They need to have a place because we got a bunch of other people out there that's fornicating. So we ain't kicking them out of the church. So we don't need to kick them out either.
No, not kick them out. But I was growing up, the whole tenor section was gay.
Ooh.
All of them.
Yeah.
Every single last one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's like that's not wild. Yeah. So platform. They don't need to be up there.
We got to change that, you know. And I believe a lot of times in our churches, I think that's why because sometimes even when we platform it in, and I'm saying it in the context of the church, it's a lot of different other ways it can be platformed. But I think a lot of times what it says to masculine men is that's not a place for me.
Right.
I don't need to be there. That's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? Well, I think one of the dopest movements is what we have, at our church, which is the made men. Like seeing that many men. I'm talking about.
I need to have that button.
I haven't came with.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Shout out to Dr. Darius for having the made men.
Yeah.
Where we learn to live, love, and lead like Jesus, man. And I'm telling you, I can't say that it's good to see a bunch of men, manly men, marching.
Yes.
And wanting to live more like Christ.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We see it from the Muslims and all that. We see that with the Nation of Islam. No one in the Christian sector has done that until, at least from what I've seen, until made men came. And so we need more of that, though. We need more of that, more washing out of, not saying they can't be in the building, but just if you see all that, if you go to a church, you see all of men doing that, and you wasn't even wanting to come to church in the first place, a manly man gonna be like, yeah, I'm up out of here. I don't want to be around all that. This is not a place where I can actually be at and learn and grow. But also one of the things too is we got to make it uncomfortable. It's this guy who's on Instagram, and it's a flip side. He's doing this with women who like women, like studs.
Mm-hmm.
So he does like sets up these dates, and they think they about to meet with another woman, and he'll come in like, "What's going on? What's going on, beautiful?" And he'll sit down with them and everything, and they get mad. He's like, "Who are you?" "I'm 006, whatever." And they get mad and ready to fight him and everything. He's like, "No, I think you're beautiful. I want to see what's up. I want to take you on a date." It's like, and one girl actually kind of started smiling. I was like, and she was younger though.
Yeah.
It's like she still has a little bit time left. She still has a little bit of space left to be converted. She just never probably was told she was beautiful. Like, what's so funny, babe?
Nothing, go ahead.
She never was told like she's beautiful. Nobody maybe talked to her when she was in school. And the first person who gave her some attention was another girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who looked like a dude in a way. So anyway, we just gotta it's like, nah, bro. Like, hey, it's knowing your brother is your brother in Christ or whatever. He's that way, and being like, "Hey, bro, you see what you call it? What you think about it? Y'all should maybe go on a date. Try to get past those things." I don't know exactly the playbook from it. You probably got to talk to Jackie Hill to kind of get through that,
crazy, to
get out of that, area, because she's the one who kind of helped women get out of that stud life or whatever. But I'm telling you, we got to make it to it's like, don't live this way. It's not God's way. It's not. And many of times the epidemic that we're seeing with the I won't say all the different STDs, I think somehow it might monetize it that way. But when we see in this STD crisis, a lot of times it's because we got a lot of commingling. We don't know what dude is best with a dude, and then he going to mess with girls, and it's like, what the heck is going on? And I could tell you personally, I know multiple people who's in that lifestyle who got something they can't get rid of. And I hate that for them. It breaks my heart. Really, it does.
Yeah.
Because I like you said, I'm saying this, I'm not trying to bash them, like people who do this, because I really care. I know in particular one I really care about. And it's like, dang, man, you don't have to, like, no, that's just not the way. That's not how you created it. And we don't want you to harm yourself. So, man, do we have an issue here? Yes, but it needs to be reversed, and we need to somehow start speaking up about it in the body of Christ.
Yeah,
more, telling you. So, yeah, I don't want to, see people keep going from what's happening in that community, because it's spreading crazy. I think we're the highest in, the diseases that you can't get rid of. I think here in Atlanta and then Houston is number 2, I believe.
Yeah.
Because people just, men are dealing with men, and then they dealing with women and all types of mess. So anyway, not trying to be a bash fest. We got a problem. Let's work to reverse it. But I definitely want to know, what do y'all think about this crisis? Some of y'all probably been in Atlanta, or if you live in Atlanta, I definitely want to know, what do y'all think? Why is it like that? What happened? I was thinking, like, did they go to a party and, like, because some of the dudes I seen, just like when I was looking at the dude who was sitting there with his feet all in, inward, they always overtly do things that y'all don't do.
Yeah.
But I was like, dang, he looked like he would be like a real brother.
Yeah.
Like a real brother. Like, did he just go to a party and then somebody drugged him? That's what I'm almost thinking. Like, a bunch of dudes like was playing football, and
baby, it's growing up. It's perversion. Something happened when they were young.
Something with it. But anyway, I would love to know, what do y'all think about this situation in the comments below. This is an Iwegbus production.
Period.
All right, man. We got in the comments, baby. You want to read some of them here? What is good? What is good?
It's strange out here.
It can be.
He better not be in the mirror perking up longer than me. Hello, Mariah. Thank you. Please.
What's that, niece?
Get out of the mirror. Zesty or grungy. We call him out. Clock it. Gay is gay. End is.
Man, it's.
No, not about to go viral, because I ain't posting no clips about it.
Oh, man, babe.
That's crazy. Women play with themselves just as much, of course. But we talking about men on this segment.
Yeah.
We don't value each other. Men minimize the value and needs of women, and women minimize the value and needs of men. We all love ourselves more. Spot on. He said, listen, y'all talking about men, I want to talk about the women too.
Yeah.
I see that at my church too. Yeah, it's definitely in the church for sure. My friend invited me to a church full of men like that, and she had a crush on. Yeah.
Well, hold on. Whoa. Why do women want to marry a dude that's like that?
Maybe they do the opposite direction things to each other. Like she put a strap on and do him, and he.
Oh no, I don't know.
Pretend like a woman. I don't know. They might do the reverse stuff.
That's scary.
But back in Kansas City, studs definitely be marrying sassy men. Be like, she a lesbian, he like men, but somehow they got married. That's how much.
And everybody just acting.
Everybody act like it's normal. Yes,
nah.
No, she's strapping that man down.
Yeah, that's wild.
Point blank. Period.
That's wild.
Yeah,
it's a sad situation.
All right, y'all. We got one more segment. Thank y'all for being here with us. If you are here, make sure you like this video, y'all. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we go live. We go live on Thursdays, typically 8:30 p.m. Eastern, while the kids are sleeping, the grown folks are up.
Yes.
If y'all are enjoying this show, everybody drop fire signs in the chat. We're having a good time with y'all. Happy New Year to all of you, every single one. We can't talk at the same. It blocks us out, babe. It does. Happy New Year to all of y'all. Go ahead, babe.
All right. All right. We're going to get into this next subject right here.
Amen.
This is an Iwegbus production.
Period.
So recently I was in these social media streets, came across this clip of Claudia Jordan. I actually don't even remember where she's from.
It don't matter.
All right. Yeah, I don't remember where Claudia Jordan's from.
You don't gotta know where that
I
was
can't
from.
remember. She's on some show or whatever, but she was talking about a subject of dating, and I just want you guys to check out this clip. We're gonna react to it. So hold on.
I think that when you're ready to settle down, that there's always going to be a lot of supply on the shelves, and it's not. Like at this age, a lot of the good guys are married or taken because they're good guys. And I was having a conversation with a girlfriend of mine the other day, and I'm like, well, your best bet now is maybe someone that a good man that maybe is coming out of a marriage, getting a divorce. So, I think in our youth, and I would like people to know this when they're younger, we think, oh, there's always going to be an endless supply. I can wait till tomorrow. Don't put off your happiness waiting. If you find that good person, like a lot of times we wait, well, it's not the right time. It's never going to be like the right time. I would say go for it more. I wish I would have told someone told me just go for it. I probably have overlooked a good candidate before.
Maybe. Why is that though?
Me thinking the timing thing, maybe prioritizing career. I definitely was always like work. I never thought I had enough cushion built up to like relax and take my foot off the gas and start a family.
And then did that just go on and on and on, and then you be 100 years old
still working?
Wow. Yeah. So if y'all don't know, Claudia, I looked it up. She's about 52 years old. 52 years old. And she's saying basically like she wished she would have got married earlier. And though I know she's probably speaking to the women, I also think that men should also take note as well. Because a lot of us, what I'm seeing, and I think I've seen a statistic the other day, I wish I could look it up there, but more and more men are not getting married until like 35 years old or older now. Later in life, man. And I just believe that when you settle down sooner, number one, I think you can oftentimes get a better pick. Okay. Because just like she's talking about women are having to wait till somebody's coming off of divorce or something. And now you got to think about what comes with that.
Right.
And we have somewhat of that. So we don't have, I didn't come off for divorce, but you have more of that blended family, and that's not easy. It's just not, it's not easy, especially when somebody has been through probably might have been married for over 10 years, 10 years. It's so much baggage that comes with that. I think that more people should start to have what they call an IKEA marriage, where you're building from the ground up with each other.
Yeah.
Maybe more towards that mid to later 20s might be an ideal spot, with those who are with a community around you that can help guide you in that bride. And I wish that more men did that, because I think also it can help out with not so many broken homes, not so much of the blended family. Listen, we have that. I got 2 kids with 2 different women. It ain't easy. Not easy. That I did that. I don't want you, brother, to have to go through that.
Yeah.
If I could tell younger Nnamdi anything, and if I could tell any brother in his 20s anything,
tell them.
I would say, brother, number 1, fall in love with Jesus. No, it may sound cliche. Are you Christian? Whoa, that's what you're gonna say. No, I'm just telling you right now. It's Jesus saved my life. Like, following him got me out the club early, like before I really started being fully committed. So, I wouldn't get shot and all types of other things that was going on and getting caught up in any different things. But fall in love with him and get to know, okay, how should a woman look? What does he say? How does love look? And you will see that through the scriptures. So number 1, fall in love with him. Okay. And then secondly, is then finding someone who is your person, who fits your non-negotiables, somebody that you can build with from the beginning. Because here's the thing, we was just talking about, my wife and I, if you've been rocking with us here, we was just talking about men who are ultra successful. They think they look really good and all that, and they still single 10 years down the line. Like, because a lot of the reason is they think that women are after their money now. Well, if you had got with somebody a little bit earlier, okay, you wasn't playing around, because that's a lot of times what happens. You give somebody earlier, you can know she there for you, because she was with you when your lights was about to get cut out, when y'all was about to get kicked out, when your car was running out of gas, when y'all was on the road together, y'all had to push the car, that type of stuff. You like, I know she down. I know my wife down.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she been there through it all. Through it all, through a lot of stuff. She's been there. And I'm so glad I didn't wait and say, I'm gonna go get the bag first, man. I'm gonna go get this house. I'm gonna build up my investments, and then I'm gonna start looking for me a chick. Wrong. That's wrong. Your pick is, just like she said, your pick is gonna be a little bit slimmer. I mean, I guess men can, like what you typically see them do, babe. They'll get somebody ultra younger. Ultra younger, like
kind of like what you did.
No, baby. You 8 years. I'm talking about that's
a thick gap.
It's a gap, definitely.
Wow,
but I'm talking about
8 years
baby,
older than me. That's almost a decade.
Stop.
That's crazy when I think about it. Sometimes, like, wow, you really went. Like, I was 2 years.
You was crushing everybody that was in my
I was fresh out of high school. That said,
no, you wasn't.
Come here.
No,
they rung that bell and said,
who rung who bell?
The bell of graduation.
Who bell though?
No. I'm saying,
at who house? Who rung who bell? Who came after who?
They said Takesha.
Who came
Lee.
after who again?
I walked across that stage. Nnamdi was on the other side on bended knee.
Who came to who? Anyway. You made sure that you made it known that you was
that Nnamdi said, age ain't nothing but a number.
Anyway,
going down ain't some of
these dudes be now in they 40 something, and they gonna end up going with somebody 20 something, because a lot of women that they're looking at now been through multiple divorces, got many kids, different men, all of this stuff, and they want to choose however they want, man. Wouldn't it be good if they just found somebody early? So I love what she's saying. I love that she's keeping it real. You don't hear this from many women, and what I just hope is that we would have a movement of men who want to live more like Christ. Like, they want to live a life that's not of the party lifestyle and the drugs and the alcohol and multiple women. I'm telling you, listen to me, it's not worth it. I didn't go maybe as deep as you might see some other people going, but I went deep enough that I'm telling you, it'll take a lot of your money, okay? Because when you got somebody else outside of your household and you got to take care of, oh man, it'll take a lot of your money. It'll take a lot of your energy.
Emotional availability.
Yeah, because most of the women nowadays, I'm saying most of the women nowadays, if you're not with them, you're going to run into issues with seeing your children. Yes, with a lot of us, we grew up hearing about how somebody daddy wasn't there. And a lot of times that's really what it was. We don't ever ask mama really why you daddy wasn't around. Oh, daddy might was trying to be in the life, but he ain't have enough money to fight in court. So he said, well, I'm gonna go and get on with my life. She ain't gonna let me see my child. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you go through all those court and custody battles, and it's just so icky. I can't stand it. It's tough. And so I tell people all the time, like, hey man, this may not be the message that you hear in music. This may not what you see push through your social media platforms or anything like that. But man, listen, find Jesus and settle your butt down. Find that one who looks better than about 90% of the women that you're gonna see on a daily basis while you out. So you're not tempted to go and cheat.
Every man can't get that. That's something we got to stop lying to people about. Baby.
Okay, maybe. Okay,
because now they think that everybody can get exactly what they want physically. If you are not physically what that person wants, you're not getting.
But think about the one girl on that one show.
I don't want to do that. What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and homeboy was.
Yeah, filthy rich. Yeah. Most men are not that.
Okay, well, he wasn't filthy rich though.
Baby,
he was like a bench player.
What's the word for ugly? Another word. Y'all help me. What the Bible call ugly people? It's a word in the Bible.
Touched on them.
No, baby, that's mind problems.
Oh no, sorry. Oh no.
Dang, I can't think of it. But he was trying to bring up this. Me and Amdi, this is something we don't agree on. I'm like, baby. Everybody cannot get exactly what they want. Because if a woman is 300 pounds, ask her what she wants. I actually got a clip that we're going to react off of probably next week. 300-400 pounds. And she like, I want 6 foot tall, fit, skinny, millionaire. That type of man can have supermodels. So it's gonna be slim for them to think that. Most men want a baddie, but if you broke, you ain't got no vision, you don't look that good, and you working with 3 inches, you're probably not gonna get a baddie. We gotta stop lying to people about that. We gotta be real. You either level up or lower your expectations.
Okay, so maybe fall in love with Jesus. While you're doing that, level up, get in the gym.
Yes.
Get in programs, start learning.
Yes.
Start developing what it is that you actually want to do. Purpose. That's good. No, sorry. Fall in love with Jesus, get in purpose.
Yeah.
Because she needs to know, what am I coming alongside? What is it exactly? What's the plan?
Yeah.
So she can know, okay, this is where we're going. Hey, you want to come alongside me? This is what I need. This is how you can compliment me. So I think, yeah, that's number 2. Then third, then go find her. Yeah, I feel you on that. Like, because you're gonna attract who you are.
Yes.
You're gonna attract who you are from men or women. So men, yes, get right. If you want you a baddie, you can't become a man that would attract a baddie.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes. That doesn't mean that you gotta have the dopest cars and clothes and all of that. I attracted a baddie. What do I have?
Money.
Oh wow. Well, y'all. See? So basically, she got me for my money, y'all.
Baby, because we got to have a conversation.
Wow.
If y'all want to have this, y'all tell me safe space before I open up my mouth, because I'm not going to do this if y'all not ready.
You already did. You just told them that I had money.
I got with you for a plethora of reasons, and money was definitely one of them.
Okay.
And the reason why is because a woman, period, wants to be safe. So if we're not safe, it is hard to be a baddie. And when we're talking about being a baddie, we're talking about a woman who's in her feminine daughtership of being a God-fearing woman, nurturing an environment, creating a home out of a house, multiplying, being able to encourage the development, the growth of everything that man does, being able to pray over him, being able to be fully present. You cannot deal with a man who's lost, has no vision, and broke. And then you ain't giving the girl an orgasm at night. So no, he needs to be, if you want a woman that's going to blow your mind in every way possible, you better be good in bed. You better have some money. You better have some vision.
Right? But baby, see, if we telling them in their early 20s, they don't need to be out here sleeping around. They don't know how to be good in bed yet.
Who don't know how to be good in bed yet in their early 20s?
I'm saying if they not out here sleeping around, because we don't want them doing that either.
Okay, well, have the tools.
That's a God thing.
If you don't have the tools, then have some money. It's something gotta happen. Now you can't have 3 inches, no money. Like, come on, babe. We just gotta. Y'all not ready.
Oh my gosh.
I'm done.
Woo, y'all.
I'm done.
It just got spicy. Somebody put spicy TK in the chat.
I'm done.
Let's go. It's okay, baby.
I'm done.
Be you.
I'm not coming back.
Listen, the primetime pillow talkers want you to be you.
Nah, I'm done. What I'm saying is, okay, if we're talking about,
okay. I know what you mean, baby.
Yes, if we're talking about early 20s, okay, he don't have no money at that point, right? Okay, as a woman that is in her relationship with the Lord, and I'm not saying lean on potential, but there are certain things that you can hear, that you can discern, that can allow you to trust, okay, we're going somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So no, he don't have to be rich. He don't have to. So you weren't rich when I got with you. No. What you were was financially stable. What you were was consistent. What you were was I was able to lean on you. I was able to trust that you were going to go get up and get it. I saw before I got with you, okay, he went from an associate to an assistant to a manager to about to be a district. Okay, what I saw was, you know what I'm saying? So like you can be able, even from a young age, even let's say you're 23, you can look at a man, okay, he was on the football team, he became the captain, he did and his parents.
Check that man's resume.
Yes, you can look at a resume and be able to see, but if all that man do is lay around and bring you penis and crown, then you can, okay, this is what that's going to be. If he got a good family, like, so yes, there's still a way to scope it out. But if you want to, I'm talking about grown people. If a man wants to attract a baddie and he wants a baddie, I don't know why we're using that word, but just a beautiful woman of God that will nurture a man's life in a way that most men want. Yeah, you got to pull up with something. That's just that, baby. Like we can't pour and give out our all and not be safe and not be pleased and not be cultivated and not, like, it's just not gonna happen. Point blank period. What's this subject about?
It was about getting married. Like she said, don't wait so late to get married.
Yes.
Basically, that's what she was talking about.
For women, obviously I got married my husband got me when I was 18.
No, baby. Don't lie to these people. It's not funny. It's not. I was 29. You was 21.
Don't say nothing else but that. That's it. 21 and 29.
21, 29. Hey, you was the first lady that I've dated that was that young.
Yeah.
5 years was the max before. And that wasn't even like, yeah. So to go that far, I definitely had to think about it.
Yeah.
And I definitely was told I'm tripping. And was told not to do it.
Because they didn't know I was about to come in your life and step.
They said, do not do that.
I remember one of your mentors came up to me and was like, TK, this is you, ain't it? I was like, yeah. Anywho, because the point I'm making is because he had developed so quickly and so drastically. Everyone saw Nnamdi, like once upon a time, he was just like this, little square guy on the worship team, just wearing the same type of clothes and just like blending in and just chilling, you know what I'm saying? And then I got in his life. He got a blind patch. He grew out his beard. He got some chest and muscles. He got some money. And then he got me standing on his, you know what I'm saying? Then he got confident. Then he started walking in purpose. They're like, when you start becoming a YouTuber, then he making music with me and becoming my executive producer of my albums. We traveling and open up for artists. So it was like, okay, she popping. And yeah. We can't even say nothing. That's crazy that she's 10 years younger than you, but clearly she was a blessing. But
but here's the thing. Here's what I had. I had a vision. I saw you and I knew like what you could blossom into. I knew what you could blossom into. Now I didn't know you become this. I didn't know you become this fine. Number one, I ain't gonna lie. I thought you was fine, but I didn't know you become finer.
Period.
You got finer as you got older, and that's real talk.
Oh, what's that, mama?
Like
what's that song?
You got colder. You get colder and cold. Well, yeah. Okay. Jaheim.
Benjamin.
Yeah. Like you got colder. thicker.
Whoa.
Okay, my bad. All right. Yeah. Everything got better. And here's the thing that I do want men, if you're listening, you're in your 20s or maybe in your early 30s, whatever, and you're looking, I knew that I was gonna win, but I knew I'll win more with you. Like I knew that I'll go to another level with you. So as y'all coming together, y'all coming into this kingdom partnership, and y'all both should get better together than worse. We got better together because I saw what you brought to it, and we had a similar love. Music is a love for us,
right?
And I was like, okay, man, we could do this, and I seen something, and
I want to finish my statement before I forget it, baby. Because I want to speak to the 30-year-olds, because I know we're like, the idea is that people will be 20, baby. We got to be honest. We're talking to people that are 30 plus, most likely divorced and made mistakes.
Well, our crowd by the statistics is 25 to 45. Yes.
So, if you're grown, I think that one of the main things to keep in mind is when you are dating, to stop being so arrogant and as if like many chances and many people are just going to keep coming by, right? And so I had this interview on this podcast with somebody, and this dude was talking about, no shade to him, this ain't a shot to him, but it was something that I had to correct. And he was like, yeah, when I go on a date with a woman, and as soon as she says something that's off, I'm out of here. Like, I ain't wasting my time. Men, you need to know your value. And I'm like, well, if me and my husband would have thought like that, as soon as we saw a flaw or as soon as we saw something didn't work, we like, wow, look at what we've done. Like look what kingdom work we've done together. Look at how many couples we've counseled and coached. Look at where we've moved to and how our kids like we can just start listing them. And imagine if we had that arrogance, like, and I for sure could have had that because I was so much younger too. Like I could have looked at my husband, pregnant and all, and been like, I could still find somebody that's X, Y, and Z. But I think that's arrogance to think that a great, phenomenal person is just going to keep coming and coming and coming. And so I love that she was honest about it. Like, I think I passed up on some good candidates. I look back and maybe he was okay. This is why, when my husband starts talking about, like, get what you want. And I'm like, baby, you got to stop telling them that, because that's why people are walking away. Because they're like, I wanted 8, he only 5 inches. And the dudes are, I want a big boobs, she's a B cup. Or, and it's like, y'all, okay, don't get me wrong. Like, yes, let's strive to physically be attracted to it. Absolutely, be physically attracted. But you're just not going to get every single thing that you want out of a person. And I think that's where grace comes. I think that's where God fills in the gaps. I think that's where experience can overwhelm you. And then what y'all got to understand, and I'm going to try to say this what y'all got to understand is that when God is a part of it and you do your best to pick well, it gets better. Like it over time, everything about me, my husband, I think about certain things like, wow, we've really like trained each other on how to be well toward one another too. So it's like what is actually the lie is that you can find somebody that's perfect. That's a lie. What you can do is cultivate one another to really like be the best for you, right? Yep. So when you take that time, you be patient, whatever. So that will be my suggestion is like, yes, listen to what she says. Don't be arrogant and keep thinking that people are just phenomenal people are just going to keep crossing your path. But then more than anything, become someone that will attract what you truly desire.
Women, man, y'all gonna just have to stop going for the bad boys and get y'all cool square.
I don't think women want bad boys.
They call Russell Wilson a square.
I don't think that's a thing, baby. I think that's the thing that's blown up in culture. Your average woman, because I talk to women, okay, they're not going after no bad boys. The average women are, baby, big grown women are not looking for thugs.
Not big grown women.
They're not looking for thugs.
They're not looking for thugs,
they're looking for emotionally and financially stable men. That's top priority.
Who are they picking though?
What do you mean? Who are they picking?
Like, who are they picking?
Not bad boys, just bums.
Okay.
When y'all talk about bad boys, that's something that's a narrative that men made. Like college girls want a bad boy. That's when we were kids. Yeah, we wanted somebody that had a little rugs in the car, and you know what I'm saying? Because I know we can say the DURGS.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Has stuff in the car and has stuff on them and running from the car. Like, yeah. And every woman ain't like that. Grown women want stable. They want stability. They want stability and financially in your finances, emotions, spiritual. That's it.
But they keep settling for basically guys who are bums because they're lonely.
Yeah, they more so settle for bums, not bad boys.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Grown women with kids ain't trying to pray that the cops ain't pulling up on them. You know what I'm saying? That's a very small segment. The average woman is just dating men that can't take them nowhere, not bad boys.
Yeah,
that's just
they can get them a good time, maybe intimately, possibly.
Yeah, they might be great companions.
Yeah,
they can be good friends, but they don't got no motion. Like they're not serious about them. They're not marrying them. They're the dudes that pull up late night when she need to scratch her itch. Itch her scratch. Itch the scratch. Scratch the itch. Yeah.
Okay, got you. All right, we learn together.
We don't want bad boys. Grown women want grown men.
Yeah, and the problem that's keeping them from finding the one is they messing with the bum.
Definitely, women are getting peen on the low for sure.
Yeah,
they definitely getting peen on the low.
Yes, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, don't fall for the bum trap. And ladies, don't like what Claudia is saying. She's trying to tell y'all. Don't wait till you about 50 years old or you in your 40s, to be looking for somebody. Now, if you're there, hey, still hope. Just go to the right places. We've got videos on what to do or how to look, where to look at for the right person. Get on it, but definitely don't. Men or women, do not let good people pass by because you may not get another chance.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? You better hold on to them and you better put your best foot forward, your best haircut, your best line, the best flowers, and the best date, whatever you need to do, brothers. So anyway, I want to know what y'all think about this situation as far as getting married, waiting all the way until your 40s, whatever. What do you think about what Claudia Jordan said here? Let us know in the comments below. This is an Iwegbus production.
Period.
All right. You just see some people, somebody asked you something in the chat, baby.
I'm weak at this last comment. Okay.
I seen something there.
Be good in bed, have some money, have a vision. Period.
What? Somebody said what? Oh,
no, it's hiding it. I have to show it.
They had a couple.
Okay, I'm gonna go all the way up, baby. Be rich in spirit. Okay. OG Nam hit sis with that get over here. And he did get over here at a young age. Okay. I said, what's the biblical term of ugly? Somebody said visually confusion.
Oh.
Like that's crazy.
That's crazy.
The Bible calls it filthy rags. No, that is not what that means.
Visually confusion.
Okay. Let's go. Hold up. I'm taking notes. Praise God. We talking about the 30-year-olds, y'all. We trying to get married and hang with y'all. Oh, speak to us. See, I did. Something told me. Yeah, because I'm like, that's who's in this room, and that's who's listening to us. Young people out here just not doing that quite yet. I wish. Namdi, can you speak to what you vision to speak? Hold on, Nandi. Can you speak to what your vision was at the time? Mm-hmm. Your vision pre-marriage. What was it about his vision that made you love it? Oh, so we both got a question out of that. Yeah,
I would say as far as we had similar visions of what we wanted our future to look like we're the type of family that we wanted to have. Also what success looked like for us on a financial level and all those things. So we were able to connect on that. And she was like,
that's not the answer.
Okay, thank you, baby.
No,
go ahead.
Because you're not giving yourself enough flowers. Namdi was very clear on marriage, number one. And I think that is very rare in men to where they know he did so much research and with his own life experience, but then also with reading and studying and watching sermons and being under mentors, that he knew the exact type of woman that he wanted. So when he got with me, he had questions. Like, it wasn't like it was almost like I was being interviewed. Like, is this something that I can really like? Is this something that I want? So as we were dating, he was marking off what he already had in mind. So Nnamdi had a vision of the type of woman that he wanted. Nnamdi had a vision of the type of marriage that he wanted to be in. Nnamdi had a vision of the type of family that we wanted to create. Nnamdi had the type of vision of the spiritual life in our home, like the standard of integrity, of honesty, and then also future wise, because we had so many well, I won't even talk about me. He had in mind of purpose, didn't know exactly what it was, but knew that it was more than where he, we were at that moment. So I just wanted, because you
explained that way better than I was. And as you saying it, I'm like, dang, I did.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a part of who I was at that time. And just who I am. I'm always, my daughter said this, she said, Daddy, it's nothing that you don't do that's not intentional.
Right.
Like everything you do is intentional. And so everything that I had been reading, I'm talking about when people was at the clubs, I was watching Dr. Avern and Love, Sex, and Relationships DVDs.
Yeah.
That helped prepare my mind for what I wanted, for what was going to come in marriage and everything. So
yeah, I think that's big. I think that, younger men are not even thinking that way, and you were like drowning in it. You were swimming in
mid-20s.
Yeah, you were swimming in the prep of marriage. So I think that go ahead. Yeah. I think that that's crazy. I think that a lot of Christian men know in the back of their mind that they want to get married, but they're not actually preparing. Like it's just like being a business owner. You start watching YouTubes about it. You start getting in rooms with. It should be the same thing with marriage, and that's what Nnamdi was doing. And so to answer my part, what was it about his vision that you loved? I think the main thing was how clear he was about marriage. And he taught me when I got into dating with Nnamdi, he made me read a book. Like that was just so rare. You don't find a man. You can take it down, baby. You don't find a man that is like, hey, we're dating. Read this book first, though, and then come back to me and tell me what you feel about that. Right? Most men just want to screw you. Most men just want to, get it in. Most men just want to be their representative and just do what they can to sleep with you as long as they can. He was like, no, I need to make sure you're right for me. This ain't that. So I think the main thing, if I can only pull out one, was how clear he was on marriage. And although I was nowhere near thinking about marriage, I was, 21, just about to be rapping and doing my thing. I knew eventually, I knew I was going to get married young. That is what I knew. And I also knew I was going to marry older. And so I was wise enough to say, I'm going to sit down. Yeah, I'm gonna have a seat. I don't gotta really see nothing else for real.
And because of how young you were, I was like, okay, and you had said that you wanted to be married or whatever. I'm like, I don't know. As I was going back and forth, I would quiz you on certain stuff. I would come up with certain statistics. I was like, how you think we're gonna get through this? It says that we're not gonna make it.
I was like, boy, I don't know.
so I'm like, hey, we got all these odds against us. You sure?
Yeah.
We gonna be good? You cool? Whatever. And man, I'm so glad I did it.
Yeah, and for the women, that are dating and that are single, I feel for them because men aren't in rooms like what you was making. And the crazy thing is, you wasn't even actually in like necessarily physical rooms. You was watching things. So if you're a single man, and even to the young man that asked this question, if you're single, I think so.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know actually. But if you're a man, I want to speak to y'all. Start prepping your spirit and your emotion and your mind for marriage. Begin to watch things about marriage. Begin to read things about marriage. Begin to take in account. You're in the right place, of course, if you're here. Because I think that it just shapes you in a way that will make you stand out just drastically.
And don't believe the lie that you see from social media that having, a bunch of women and playing around and all that stuff that is worth it. It's just not. People, what the hip hop culture and all of what you're hearing about, how they make they make fornicating and all those things so light, and how they do it in these shows, and they just make it like you could just, socially, have intercourse with people, and it's just this fun little game. The part that they don't tell you about is the consequences, like the real life consequences of what comes along with that. The seeds that you're sowing, that you reap in that relationship, and why that girl ended up cheating on you because you was out there cheating on a bunch of multiple people. That stuff came back to you in certain ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, or the consequences of you getting stuff. Like, I know guys, like I know people who've been out there and they told me how they got burnt here and there. And yeah, I'm telling you, they don't talk about that part. Don't talk about how tough it is having these kids with these different women. Not everybody's blessed with a good co-parenting relationship. Most aren't. Most aren't.
Yeah.
In the child support, thank God I didn't get hit with that. The way these brothers did, boy. Some of these dudes, Lord, they got a freaking mortgage. I'm like, gosh, Lee, it's tough already. So I'm telling you, listen to what I'm telling you right now. It's not the cool thing. It's not the dope thing. It's not going to probably go viral. That's not what they want in the atmosphere. They want stuff that's going to keep you broke as a joke and ready to choke and have you crazy in the mental home at somebody's therapy office because you want to go and do all the stuff that you've seen on TV and all the stuff that they got in music, and you can't relate with your pastor most of the time, okay? Because he ain't been outside. He been with one woman since he was 18, 19, 20, whatever. You could probably relate more with me. I was outside, okay? You get close to me, I smelled like outdoors back then. And I've been there, multiple women, all that stuff. I got the scars. Don't do that. Listen to what me and my wife is telling you right now. It's going to save your life.
Amen.
For sure.
All right, y'all. We love y'all so very much. We pray that y'all have enjoyed tonight as we have enjoyed y'all, sitting with y'all, being with y'all. Listen, one thing I just want to leave y'all with is if you don't do anything, just make sure you get closer to God this year.
Yes. Make
sure you get closer to God. Make sure you spend more time with God. Make sure you get God content on your phones. Just God. That's how you do relationships well, is with God. That's how you make more money, with God. That's how you do friendships, with God. I pray that that's the encouragement through it all.
Yeah,
is getting closer to God.
For sure.
You got any last words, baby?
No, man, I appreciate y'all rocking with us.
Oh, Lord.
What?
Oh, no. Go ahead. Nothing, baby.
Hey, I appreciate y'all rocking with us. We just wanted to just talk with y'all here tonight.
Yeah.
I pray that y'all got something out of this. If y'all got something out of it, listen, I'll ask, like it.
Yeah.
Share it. Subscribe. They say about, I think it was like something around 60 or 70% of people who watch are not subscribed.
Crazy.
Hit the subscribe button, man. Best is yet to come. We hope that this bless you. Yeah, the best is yet to come. So definitely watch this over. Join my wife's community, ladies. Definitely gonna bless you. It's in the description box below. But more than anything, join us next week. We want y'all back here in the comments, Pillow Talking Live. Until next time, we'll holla. Peace. Happy New Year. This is an Iwegbus production.
Period.
Hey, thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you could do us a huge favor, please hit that like button and please subscribe.
Yes, and please do not forget to hit that notification bell. We need y'all to be locked in every single time we drop this fire content. Yes. Also, we need y'all to follow us on all social media platforms at the Iwegbus. And look, we will see y'all on the next video.